a Space Vegas video. It's a little bit windy outside if you can hear it, and I've got the dogs and the cat, so I'm taking a bit of a risk, but I wanted to do one for you as it was requested. So, the fact number one is it might seem a little bit navel-gazing to point out how special Earth is. After all, we live here. Although Earth is covered in oceans of water, Mars could have once hosted seas as well. But nowhere else in the solar system can one find atmosphere 6,000 times. A full moon is 9 times brighter than a half moon. Venus is the only planet that rotates clockwise. The Sun is 330,000 times larger than the Earth. Every year the Sun loses 360 million tons. Fleas can accelerate 50 times faster than a space shuttle. 45% of Americans don't know the Sun is a star. An area of the Sun's surface to the equivalent of the size of a postage stamp would shine with the brightness of over 1,500,000 candles. The Moon orbits the Earth every 27.5 days. More than 1,000,000 Earths could fit inside the Sun. The Moon weighs 81 billion tons. The diameter of Jupiter is 152,800 kilometers. From space, the brightest man-made place is Las Vegas. Due to gravitational effects, you weigh slightly less when the Moon is directly overhead. If you could drive to the Sun at a speed of 88 miles an hour, you would be driving for 200 years. An astronaut can be up to 2 inches taller returning from space. The cartilage discs in the spine expand in the absence of gravity. The Moon is 27% times the size of the Earth. And finally, hydrogen is the most abundant element in the universe, as it makes up around 75%. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this quick Space Facts video. Apologies for the noise and the disturbance and the snoring, so I'm gonna cut it off here. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Until next time. Someone's